What's good, YouTube? We back with another video, man. Before I get into it, man, what the world? Hold on, y'all. Give me a sec. Yo. Oh my God. Ooh. Okay. I just noticed it, but my light in my closet, the bulb is out, so I'm gonna have to get a new one. That's fine. Anyway, so basically, man, what I want to talk to y'all about, man, it's gonna be a little quick video, but I'm just gonna be talking to y'all about, life, you know, and what to do when life gets in the way. See, we all have shit that we go through on a daily basis, man. I'm not you, you're not me. We all have different lives, man. Not everybody's life is the same. Not everybody goes through the same things. Some people might go through bad shit. There's other people that has good shit going on, man, But everybody at some point in their life is gonna go through some hardships. I mean, it doesn't matter if you're on top of the world, if you're at the bottom. Everybody is gonna go through some hardships, man. And the thing about it is that I know people would tell you, "Oh, you just gotta push through." People would tell you that you just gotta push through, and basically give you some watered down advice, like, "Oh, you just gotta push through." But I'm not gonna tell y'all that because that's watered down, right? In my personal opinion, when shit gets in the way, when life gets hard, that's those moments you have to be careful, because those are the moments where you can fall off and go back to your old ways. See, I realized that whenever life gets in the way or life gets hard, I'm more willing to go back to my old ways and you know what I mean? Because it just feels like I just need to, right? You know, doom scrolling on social media, indulging in lust, because I have one bad day. Now it's like, okay, well, I'm just gonna have to just, fuck it. You know what I mean? But don't do that, okay? I feel like that no matter what you're going through, man, you still stay focused on the ultimate goal, okay? Don't allow yourself to fall off and go back down the road that you know, that passed just because of one bad day or a few bad days. Because we can't control what life throws at us. The only thing that we can control in our life is ourselves, okay? Like getting in better shape, you can control that, okay? Making more money, you can control that. Looking better, you can control that. Once again, the key elements of self-improvement are looks, your physique or your health, right? And your income. You can control all those three. No matter how bad life gets, you can control all these three. Okay, life might be bad, but you could still make a lot of money. Millionaires go through bad shit. It may seem like that millionaires have the perfect life. No, they still go through bullshit too, but they're still millionaires, right? People automatically associate rich people with a happy life. No. I mean, that's where the saying comes from. Money doesn't buy you happiness, because you can be rich, but still go through shit. Still go through a lot of bullshit. But that doesn't mean because you go through a lot of bullshit that you're all of a sudden not rich. No. You could be in the best shape possible. You can literally have a crazy aesthetic jack physique that everybody compliments you on, right? In the gym, everybody looks at you like, "Oh man, I want to get like that," right? People automatically assume that if you have a physique like that, then your life is perfectly fine. No, bro, this nigga can have a goated ass physique, but still be going through bullshit, right? Just because he has a crazy physique doesn't mean that he doesn't go through shit, right? Same thing with these looks maxers, right? Just because these looks maxers are chads or they're moggers doesn't mean that they don't go through shit too, right? This shit is real, bro. So I think the one thing that self-improvement people and YouTubers or they miss is the mental. You have to train your mental as well, because you can have all the physical shit. You can have the money. You can have the physique. You can have the looks. But if your mental is not right, then none of that shit's going to matter. You have to mentally feel happy. You have to mentally feel better about yourself. That's why I say scrolling on social media is not good for your mental. I've done a essay before where I talked about the topic of the effects of social media on what was it called? I forgot, but it was basically like how social media affects teens, right? And basically I did a research. Now guys, I'm surprised I'm even bringing this up, because I am the last person that would bring up some essays, because I could care less about an essay. I hated essays. I do. I cannot stand essays. Even now, like, bro, don't ask me to write no essay, because I'm not writing one. Fuck no. I'm gonna use ChatGPT or some AR or some shit. Hell fucking no. Right? But I did do some research because I had to, of course. And I actually found that social media greatly negatively impacts teens' health, right? The high suicide rates come from social media. Cyberbullying, right? It's crazy, right? And I already made a video about this. But everybody forgets about the mental part of self-improvement. See, everything starts in the mind. If your mind isn't right, your life ain't gonna be right. So that's why a lot of millionaires feel lost or are still depressed, because they ain't fixed the one thing. They might have fixed their money problems, they might have fixed their body problems, but if they never fix their mindset, they never fix their mind. Okay? You have to train your mind. How do you do that? Write. Journal. Write down your thoughts. Manifest. 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 Right? Read. You can read a book. Right? Write down your mistakes. Be honest with yourself. Write down the mistakes that you make. Right? Yes, guys, I'm training my mind as well. Okay? You can also read. You know what I mean? Now, but you have to train your mental too. You can also meditate. I don't meditate. I probably should start meditating, because it has helped me. Like, I used to actually meditate back in quarantine 2020, and it did help, right? You can even meditate. Do something that's going to help train your mind, okay? Because I'm gonna be honest with y'all, man, that's the most important thing, right? So what do you do when life gets in the way? If you, first of all, no matter what happens in your life, you should always be focused on the three main aspects: making money, getting in shape, and looking your best. Those three shouldn't change. But what happens when you have all three, but your life still gets in the way? Well, that's life, man. Life is gonna get in the way, but you have to find what works for you. Okay, I don't know if that's maybe meditating or writing your thoughts down or journaling or writing, manifesting. Whatever you got to do, bro, do it. Okay, because at the end of the day, man, your mind, your mental matters more than your physical, if that makes sense. Because without your mind, man, your your physical doesn't matter, right? Life is not going to be a straight path. Okay, we get mad. I get mad at shit, and sometimes I have to remember, and I feel like nobody talks about this enough. Everybody just talks about getting more money, getting in better shape, but nobody talks about improving the mental, man. Improve your mental health, man. This shit is real. I dealt with somebody that had terrible mental health issues. This shit is fucking real, bro. I've dealt with somebody that was suicidal. I've dealt with people that were suicidal before. I literally had a person that I actually knew that used to go to my school that literally unalived herself. Wasn't close with her and nothing like that, but I knew of her because we went to the same school. We even talked one time. But she, she's no longer here. Right? People underestimate the reality of mental health. That shit is real, bro. But once again, how do you fix your mental health? And locking in on 3 main aspects of your life and locking in on your mental as well. Train your mental as well. Journaling, reading, meditating, something. Manifesting. Stay off of social media. That social media shit would actually kill you, bro. Dead ass. Social media is the cause of a lot of deaths. Because people see shit on social media and it makes them depressed. They see people with better physiques, a better life, a better relationship. They get depressed. Social media is an illusion. It's online. If in reality, like anything on social media could be fake, because it's like you only see what it shows you, right? You only see what the internet wants to show you. But how do you know that shit's even real? You don't. Just because you see it online doesn't mean that it's for real. The media could always lie to you. You never know. This ain't even no conspiracy shit. This is just being realistic. People are so obsessed with what they see on social media, and they believe everything on social media. In the fitness industry, everybody wants to take steroids and gear because they see people on the internet have these crazy physiques and apparently claim natural. But to be honest with you, how would you know? How would you know if they're really natural or not? You don't. You may see somebody with a crazy physique, but let's be honest. You would never know 100% if they're natural or not. You wouldn't know because you're not them. You can only go off of what you see online. Have you seen this person in real life? No. They may look big. They may look fucking big on camera, because the special effects. But what do they look like in real life? They don't look as big, huh? Oh. Because social media, they can use lighting, they can use special effects, they can use editing to make themselves appear bigger. And most of the time they're flexing. Right? They're flexing. So I'm just saying, man, like, it's not, this shit is fake, bro. That's why I don't like social media. YouTube included. Even YouTube. That's why, I know I post on social media, but that doesn't mean I be on it. I really only get on here to post for y'all. But other than that, I'm not on this shit. Right? So if I don't really respond to any comments I have or whatever, that's why. It's not that I don't see them. I see them. I just don't be on this shit for real. You know what I mean? Because I'm trying to break out of that habit of me being on social media. Because like I said, of course, I'm in the gym grinding. But when I see somebody on the internet, online, that has a crazy ass physique, of course it's gonna give me body dysmorphia. Of course. Right? Of course it is. It's gonna discourage me. Right? That's why you gotta stay off of social media, bro. That shit is depressing. Anyway, that's the end of this video, man. Train y'all mind, bro. Train y'all mind. Okay. I don't know. I thought about making that as a thumbnail, but fuck it. I might. Who knows? But anyway, hope you guys enjoyed this video, man. Like, comment, subscribe, man. And yeah, see you on the next one. Peace.